Our playoff march continues as the Leafs go duck hunting and win 5-2. Our playoff march continues! Toronto Maple Leafs have named Dion Phaneuf the 18th team captain in Leaf history. Leafs, beast in the East. And the Leafs are rocking it out in the Music City. Oh man, that was great. See, that was the kind of effort I was hoping the Leafs would put up against the Rangers on Wednesday, but I know the Monster was going through a sophomore slump, but that's Wednesday. Anyways, J.S. Gigy returns to Toronto to face his old team, the Anaheim Ducks, for the first time since becoming a Leaf, along with former Duck players Tim Brent and Francois Beauchemin and Mike Brown, who was not dressed for tonight's game. Anyways, in the first period, Colton Orr and George Parros renew hostilities. Unfortunately, Colton Orr gets knocked down to the ice and hits his head and is hurt. And then later, Saxton scores from a bad angle, and it's 1-0 for the Ducks. But I looked at the review, and it looked like the puck never crossed the red line. It just hit the crossbar and went out. Oh well, the refs got a better look at it, so it's 1-0 for the Ducks nonetheless. And then later, Phaneuf tries to get things going by hitting Bolesky against the boards, and he did so, and Phil Kessel's off to the races. He shoots, but Hiller stops him, and King MacArthur is there to collect the rebound, when with the might of his Excalibur, he scores to tie the game. And just before the first period ended, Jason Blake gets penalized, but unfortunately, the Leafs could not score on that power play. Kind of sucks. I was hoping that they would do that sort of to laugh in the face of Jason Blake, but anyways, what can you do? And to start off the second period, Bobby Ryan is penalized. The Leafs couldn't score on that power play. And on a 2-on-1 rush, McMillan shoots the puck. Gigy, what Leaf fans thought he stopped the puck, but unfortunately it bounced off of Beauchemin's skate and went through Gigy 5-hole. Dion Phaneuf tried to stop the puck from going over the line, but he failed. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway because he tried to clear it and it bounced off of Lapierre's stick back in, or no, not his stick, but his skate back into the net. So the Ducks would have taken the lead anyways. The credit for the goal was given to Lapierre, but then it was changed to McMillan when they reviewed the goal and realized that Phaneuf had failed to stop the puck from going over the line in the first place. But hey, Caberlet got penalized, then Mueller got penalized for slashing. But the interesting thing about those penalties for the Leafs, because of Bozak winning the face-offs, the Leafs were able to spend half of each of those power plays in the Ducks zone. I mean, I was amazed that the Leafs were able to keep the Ducks in their own zone when they themselves were on the penalty kill. And the fact that the Ducks are the third best power play team in the league really says something about the Leafs penalty kill tonight. And then later, Clark MacArthur he tried to shoot, but he didn't, and ended up doing a wraparound. He passes to Gunnarsson. He snipes it in from the blue line, and it is a 2-2 tie game once again. And then later, Bozak scores on Hiller. It's 3-2 Leafs. Not only is he winning face-offs, but he is scoring as well. And like Joe Bowen said, he was the Leafs' best player of the second period, mostly because of his face-off wins and now because of a goal. And in the third period, Grabowski ties the Leafs in terms of team lead, in terms of goals scored, with Phil Kessel at 19 goals of the season, as he scores to make it 4-2 for the Leafs by picking the puck of Bobby Ryan, who, ironically enough, he picked the puck of Chris Versteeg, only to have it stolen by Grabowski, and it's 4-2 for the Leafs. And the Leafs were not done there. On a 2-on-1 rush for the Ducks, Luke Schenn makes a great stop on Teemu Selanne to keep the puck out of the net. Now, later, Wisnowski, well, I thought he scored, but unfortunately, they reviewed it, and It was no goal, which was good because Grabowski scored later to take the lead in terms of goals scored for the Leafs at 20 goals this season, and it's 5-2 for the Leafs. Yes, Grabowski has 20 goals of the season, and you know what? That's more goals than any Habs player right now. Habs Nation, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for giving up way too early on Grabowski and trading him to us. I mean, yeah, he had his troubles with the Kostitsyn brothers, but you know what? They're not really that great for the Habs anyways. Heck, one of them was traded. Jeez. But anyways, the Leafs win 5-2, mostly because of a team effort, but for major contributions from Dion Phaneuf for getting the Leafs going, Tyler Bozak for winning 83% of the faceoffs, and Mikhail Grabowski for his 2 goals of the game. So the Leafs win this one, and the Leafs are going to be facing the Capitals on Saturday. And not only that, but the Leafs are also having their open practice. Oddly enough, for the past 2 years, all their open practices have been on Saturday night home games against the Washington Capitals. I don't know what's so special about having practices on Saturday mornings before you face the Capitals, but hey, practice is a practice. Also, Saturday happens to be the next Meet Me at the Marlies event, so if you don't have a ticket now, you can always give Wayne Young a call, and he'll hook you up with one if there's still one left. So anyways, until maybe Sunday morning, but sometime after Saturday night's game, go Leafs go!